Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Truth Be Told. Today, we'll be talking about sex, safe, smart, and responsible choices. My name is Randa Marina Rodriguez, together with my host.
I'm Samaha.
I'm Somaya.
And I'm Thelma.
Today, we'll be having a discussion which people are more shy to talk about, which is going to be about sex education, safe sex, consent, and healthy relationship. So, I would like to ask, in your opinion, what do you think sex is?
Okay, so I think sex, personally, I think sex is a spiritual union between two people that really love each other. You know, some people just have sex anyhow these days, but me, I really take my sexual life really seriously, and I don't just like have sex with anybody. So I have sex with people I actually love and like really want to like build that spiritual, because sex is really spiritual these days. That's what I think sex is. Spiritual intimacy between someone you love.
Okay.
So sex is a type of physical intimacy between people, usually a man and a woman or a girl and a boy. And then the people actually do it for their own reasons, just like she said. And you have to do it with someone that, you actually want to build something with, not just any type of random person. So yeah.
Okay, so for we the Gen Zs of today, most people have sex for money and then all that, which is not right. And then at times it leads to some sicknesses like STIs and then all that. So yeah, from my opinion, that's it.
For me, for instance, I feel like sex is too overrated, right? And people just go about having sex anyhow. And I feel like you're just not supposed to have sex with anybody you want just because you're trying to build a connection or because you feel like you are sexually attracted to the person or something. Because as you said, it's very spiritual. People don't carry like right spiritual stuff like that, right? Okay. Thank you very much. So I would also like to ask, what is sex education? How would you like to enlighten people about sex education?
Okay, so let me take it first. You see, gone with the days where, let's say, people organize people to go around, like, let's say, schools and all that, to educate the children on sex and all that, yes. So with this, they get to know the things they are to do and then what's not to do.
The sex education is literally teaching people about safe practices and how to have sex and avoid like abortions, STIs, STDs, and all that.
Sex education is very important in our lives for we the youth. You see, growing up, when I had my first menses, my mom was like, girl, don't let any guy touch you, because if any guy touches you, you're going to get pregnant and stuff. And I was like, how is this going to happen? But then I thought about it and I was like, she meant it not like directly, but she said it indirectly. She was trying to tell me that I shouldn't just go about having intercourse or sexual stuffs like kissing and all those things with any type of person. So yeah, that's why I think sex education is.
Okay. As you said, growing up, our parents used to tell us those stuff. Me, for instance, my mom really scared me when it comes to sex stuff. You understand? Telling me that, oh, if you're going to sleep with this guy, something will happen to you because you don't know, like, the amount of girls he has gone to sleep with. You understand? So I felt like it was really helping because it was keeping me safe.
Yeah. Even till now, my mom still educates me about sex and all that. Even though I tell her that, oh, I'm old enough to take care of myself. But I actually feel like it's okay because she keeps on reminding me, because she's like, oh, HIV
it's real.
It's real. Like it keeps on rising, and people are intentionally spreading the diseases. So I have to be careful with who I have sex with and all that.
Yeah, and I feel like they are telling us that because we are also in the uni.
Yes.
And like we are open to this
and
stuff.
We are sexually
yes, we are not here to protect us.
Okay, so let me draw your mind back to JHS here. So way back in JHS, we used to have this boy in my class, and then like whenever the teacher is marking our books, he tells us like to form one logo line, homologous line. Yes. So as we are in the queue, then the boy will be showing us. Then you tell this guy that, oh, my mommy said no guy should touch me. He'll be like, oh, you see.
So that's so funny.
Actually thought I'll get pregnant if someone showed me.
Yes. Yeah, because that's what my mom was saying. She was like, if any guy touches you, you are going to get pregnant. Things are going to happen.
It actually helps.
Yeah,
but it was nice.
It was nice.
It was nice. So they are showing you.
Okay. So we would also like to talk about safe sex practices. want to know how safe it is when we are having sex.
Okay, so to actually have safe sex, you need to use this protection like condoms and all those things. See, if you don't use condoms, you get prone to these sexually infections and diseases, and then if you use condoms, it will protect you from getting unwanted pregnancies. See, you can do sex with a guy, and then the guy will be like, maybe I don't want this pregnancy, go and abort it and stuff. But then if you use condom, it helps in a way, not 100%, because there are actually condoms that you use and it will break. You see.
Do you know some of those condoms?
I don't actually know, but then that's what I've heard. Yes. And for the guys, I think they can protect them. Like when you're having sex, you see, back in JHS, they taught us this method called coitus interruptus. Like when you're having sex and then you want to ejaculate, then you withdraw.
You will pull out.
Like you pull out.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the condom is not safe. It's not safe.
Method isn't safe. Just use abstain. Like
just abstain.
Or if you want to have sex with one particular person. I feel like to me, guys are more sexually active than women nowadays. Because
yes, every small time, blue balls, come over.
The blue balls something. Every head is alive.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Oh, it's actually true. Blue balls against like maybe if the guy was not able to come. Do you understand? So it's like he ends up feeling pains because he didn't come.
Not like cramps or something.
Yes, something like that.
Compare it to compare this to menstrual cramps.
Yes.
What's sperm cramps?
So we should just abstain from sex. So
you guys went back. That's Thelma and Samaha.
Yeah.
You went out to discuss with other people about this sex education stuff.
Yeah.
So let's get back to it and see what the people told you guys.
Do you think condoms and safe sex are talked about enough on social media?
Yes, I think it's talked about enough on social media, especially on Twitter and then Instagram. I mean, we have these upcoming influencers and people who are popularly known advertising condoms and advising the youth about safe sex. So in my opinion, I think safe sex and the use of condoms is advertised on social media.
That was some interesting interview day. So let's move on to content and healthy relationships. Me personally, I want to know what the healthy relationship stands for, because at this moment I don't understand healthy relationship, because everybody is just saying I'm in love. And when they're in love, they end up having sex with that person they're in love.
They go contrary.
Yes, and when they are done, they'll go to another person and fall in love with that person.
Sick of money and all.
Yes, so I want to understand healthy relationship.
Healthy relationship is like having trust in the relationship, like telling each other stuff, making decisions with the person. You have to have a healthy relationship, obviously, because I've ever been in a toxic relationship. I can't do, because like I was the toxic one though, but I've grown to realize that communication is key, making decisions with your partner before taking some decisions. So that's literally healthy relationship.
So to me, I feel like healthy relationship is one where both parties feel safe, respected, and then valued. And in the healthy relationship, you need to seek each other's consent in whatever you do. So like when you want to do something, you seek for your partner's consent. If he or she agrees, then you move ahead to do it. But then if they deny or they say no, then you just forget about it. Yeah, so that's why I think healthy.
So for me, healthy relationship comes with communication. Without communication, I don't think a relationship would work out. Because, let me give an example. I personally, I had this situationship with one guy, and then like every time we are talking, he always comes with sex. Like, when would you come and see me? When would you come over and all that? And I'm like, my daddy wouldn't allow me come out, so it's better like we end everything. So I was the problem. So with communication, it would work out, but then we didn't, and then everything ended.
In a healthy relationship, you're supposed to have consent, like your partner's consent before you take some certain decisions. So like, how will I put this? People will be like, oh, when we are going out with the girls, like we're going out together, you have I have a boyfriend, so I have to ask permission from my boyfriend. Some people see it to be normal to ask permission from their boyfriends, but me, I don't care. I'll just be like, I'll be on my way, and I'll be like, babe, I'm on my way, I'm going out to the girls. He'd be like, okay, he can't see anything. It was then that I'll ask him, and he'd be like, no, don't go. If I don't want to go, I will not go. But if I want to go, I'll go. You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, he's not your daddy.
Yeah, so
Because your daddy doesn't do that.
that consent is actually different from permission thing is actually different from consent. Consent is about the two of you, what is going on in your relationship, what is building the relationship. That's a healthy relationship.
But then I also don't feel like there's anything called healthy relationship. Why? Right? Because I feel like now everybody is all about sex and money. Right? So I'm like, what is a healthy relationship? Because both of us won't agree on one thing, because this person wants this one and this one too wants this one. Do you understand? I realized you interviewed a guy, and usually it's really hard to interview guys. Right? So what was your experience interviewing a guy?
Okay, so it was quite difficult. Let me say it was actually difficult because for the first 2 guys I interviewed, it wasn't easy. Like when I was trying to talk to them to talk about sex, they were trying to make you feel like it's something bad, like they don't really have sex. But I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to say you have sex, but like we are Gen Zs, you get, everybody has something to say about sex. You know, on the media.
He looked older.
That was the second guy actually. So he actually spoke sense. He said a lot of things, and then he was like, people actually find sex issues related to sex on the media interesting. Is
for my peers in my generation, they I would say they don't really feel comfortable discussing about sexual matters online. I know a few who are, but they are the crazy types. But on averagely, 80% wouldn't really engage in such topics because most of them are now married. Most of us are in our early 30s, mid 30s. So usually our online presence really matters to us. Okay, but for the younger generations, with the Gen Zs especially, I think they are wild. They are known to be wild, adventurous, and they don't really care about a lot of things. So they feel much more comfortable discussing sexual stuff online. I feel comfortable discussing sexual issues, but not online. If it's personal or in a group, right? Yeah, that's much more convenient for me.
Even celebs are even influencing us on social media to have sex. Like, you do know Educator, what she has been doing here, what she has been doing on, social media. Sometimes, the way she acts and plenty stuff. And, some of girls' leaks have been also coming, coming up on the social media. You know what I'm saying? Platforms? On TikTok, sometimes Snapchat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we also have sex myths and misconceptions, right? And I would like to know your take on that one too.
There's a myth that it's only girls that can prevent pregnancies, which is true in a way, because with the contraceptives like Lydia and then the rest is able to like terminate the baby. But then with that, the guys are not supposed to like leave their sperms in us because they think, oh, Anya cry, she's going to like drink contraceptives and then it will go. Do you get it?
That contraceptive thing, it has side effects though. Last time I used a contraceptive and my period, I started spotting. So like since then I don't use contraceptives anymore. I just don't, I abstain now. Cause like, and I've my friends, some of them still use it, and anytime they use it, they spot, their periods come irregularly because now it has side effects. So it's better he doesn't leave your sperm in you than using the contraceptive.
But I also heard that you have like times you can take that. You can't take more than 3 times
a month.
Yeah. Why is
So
that?
I guess maybe that's why.
Pardon?
I guess maybe that's why the spotting.
So that means you were taking it?
No, I just took it. I took it after, like 2 days after I had sex.
Because I have a friend, she's always taking it because she's scared of pregnancy. So she takes it all the time.
It gets the time it will stop working.
yes, and it will make your period irregular.
Yeah, very irregular.
Ovulation system.
And then there's also this myth that you can see someone and be like the person has HIV and STIs. I'm like, how?
Because the person will
Look
look so
some
lean
and nasty and
Yes,
all that.
some of those sexually transmitted infections, they actually take time before the symptoms are visible on a person. Like I can have HIV, but then you won't be able to tell because it will take time before you can be able to see some of these symptoms on me. So yeah, that's some of the misconceptions.
Okay.
And they also be like, oh, condoms, sometimes condoms fail. It's true though, but it's safer to use condom than not use condom at all. Because if I can tell me that, the boy can be like, oh, the condom it will tell, so let's just not use condom. Use condom, use condom.
So that's
use condom.
Does it actually tear?
Sometimes it does.
How? Like how does it
Yeah,
happen?
I feel like it's the guys
If
now,
it's
like
big-
they'll put
if
a
it's
needle or
too
something
big.
inside, and then
It's a deliberate thing.
yes, it's
Yeah,
deliberate.
sometimes.
Because
I mean,
I've been wondering.
So you wait.
So what, they want to be fathers?
So you wait
That's
yourself.
That's
And they'll be the
I
same
think the
people.
big
They'll be the same people to deny their pregnancy.
They are stupid,
So you
bro.
wait yourself. You can wear the guy the condom.
You don't want
I
to be a
heard- I
father,
heard
but you're
ladies have
deliberating
condoms
doing
too.
that.
Yes, ladies have.
But that one, they
Not
said
fair.
it's not safe at all because sometimes it's just like the male condom, but it's just like just put it inside the vagina.
So
Do
do
you
you
understand?
feel safe?
That one I can't tell because I've not used it before. But then I also heard that it might end up getting stuck in you. Do you understand? And that is very, very bad because it has this chemicals and other stuff in it, right? Which is it's like safe for a time. But then once it's in you, your body doesn't accept those kind of things. So that one is very, very bad.
Yeah.
So-
Use condoms, so you don't even tell.
I've stayed.
So you interviewed a girl about the sex myth.
Yeah.
So let's watch that and come back to.
I think social media really has an impact on how young people view sex, because the fact that there are some youth who haven't experienced sex before, they kind of get high expectations from what they see on social media as compared to the real sex that we all know, because they would see something on social media about how somebody was able to like have sex with somebody for hours, but in reality that is not how it works. So in their minds they feel like, okay, sex is supposed to be long and all that, but then when it comes to reality, and let's say it's their turn to try, they feel like okay, I have to go longer than expected. That makes them end up being disappointed, because everything that you see on social media sometimes regarding sex is not how it is in reality.
The girl, she's very smart. Like she has a lot of ideas when it comes to sex stuff, right?
Yeah, she spoke about
I feel like she has gone through a lot because she was talking with some emotions.
she knows what she's talking
She knows,
about.
yes. That's nice. Okay. So we have peer pressure and social media. Can you people tell us more about that?
Let's take influencer Dulcie as an example. She claims there's this guy, Angel Gabriel, who gives her like 40K for sickness allowance, right? So for sickness allowance. 4,000. Hey. So yes, with that, people like the young kids on the media, let's say about 15, 16, 17 and all that, they'll be like, oh, if Dulcie has gotten this, why don't I also try and see if I'll get, because they don't know what she did before she got that money, but then she was like, oh, it was an angel that gave it to her, so they'll like to try and then see if they'll get the same amount of money and then do what they want.
And I feel like the influencers actually influence our sexual
That's their
lives.
job.
For what, like somebody like educator like this, you come online and then you're showing these how do you call it? Those materials, doodles, and he moaning and all that. Like, is it he or she? How am I going to refer to him as? So yeah, like they actually influence our sexual lives. So you come and be doing some things, shaking your boobs and your ass, and actually, it takes a lot to actually.
Of late, I've seen that. How should I also refer to he, she, like has gotten boobs, like
Hey, I
the
think
boobs are.
I learned he, she. Yeah, she has friends outside that like they supply him with hormonal wine, like drugs and all that. So with that is Kevin everything.
Yeah.
So this has been a very interesting conversation.
Yeah.
And I would like to have your final views about what we.
Okay, whether someone chooses abstinence or becomes sexually active, being responsible and informed about sex is what actually matters.
Okay.
Okay, so today's topic wasn't about educating or encouraging people to actually have sex. It was about educating them to be safe and then actually make responsible choices.
Okay.
Okay, so we should know that communication is the key in every relationship. That's
Okay. So thank you for listening to our podcast. Bye everyone.
Stay
And
safe.
Stay safe.
Smart choices. Make smart choices.